annually.
He's just really mad. He's really mad, and
I think he's a very you have to disable on OBS. Oh, I've been wanting to talk to Garry actually. Wait, hold on.
Disable how?
You have to right-click the camera, hit properties, and then hit deactivate, and then go to OK, and then click yup, and then disable or enable. Damn, we should have got two headphones set up.
Yeah, I know. It looks a little laggy in this too, doesn't it?
Let me see here.
Garry, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
How you doing, Garry?
Hey, Garry, how are you?
Another Jew.
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Shalom, doing well.
Good, man.
I remember, well, it's good to hear from you again. You got the Trump hat on. You had previous beef with Adin over here, and I think it'd be good to squash it, you know, new start, first stream on Kick.
I mean, by the way, congratulations on the Kick deal, brother.
Yes, thank you.
We tried to get something done like that last year. Didn't work out. I'm happy you did this year.
Finally, it took some negotiating and it took some process, but the fellow Adin over here.
This Jew couldn't get it done for you. I'm happy what did.
One Jew had to get it done. Thanks, Garry. But what was your previous argument about? You know, I don't like to see beef between people that I like.
Well, let me just go ahead and first start things off, Garry. You know, I hope all is well. And you know, at the time when you and I went into a space and started arguing, I want to let you know at that time I was using drugs. I just want to make that very clear. I've been sober for a very long time now. We just leave it in the middle. And I hope all's been well with you. I actually recently said maybe like 3-4 days ago that I would actually like to speak to you again. So I didn't even know until today, but I'm glad Sneeko has you on Discord. You know, the numbers game really makes sense to me. And it's funny, Garry, I'm just going to go ahead and leak this online right now.
Uh-oh.
You put a curse on me, but you released it, but you put a curse on me.
A hex?
And when this hex happened, Garry, I wasn't really making a lot of money at that time. I was losing everything. I'm with money.
Dude, you really believe that?
I believe it. And I believe it, but hold on a second. He released the curse, and I promise you, that's when I started making money.
Do I have the nose emote in here yet? Because that's some Jewish shit over the way. He put a hex on you and you lost money?
I want to make it clear. Hold on a second. There's 3 Jews. You're Jewish. I'm Jewish.
Garry, am I Jewish?
You are Jewish. His father is 40% Jewish.
He's just lying like Jews do.
Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this, guys. Now, from the traditional Jewish standpoint, you're supposed to go off your mother.
The mother, we know
and my
that.
mother is not Jewish. But I want to make this clear. If this was Nazi Germany, Hitler would have put me in his camp. So I am Jewish.
Wait, is your mom is Christian?
Something like that, man.
Oh, okay, so you're fine, but yeah.
But it's in the blood.
Maybe.
It's in the blood, brother. It's in the blood. Honestly, it's right here.
So what is the hex? Is that Kabbalah? Like, how does that work?
Let me just finish what I was going to say real quick before you talk about even the hex. So, Garry, I wanted to apologize to you for the past. I hope we can leave it behind us, and I hope that you and I can have a good conversation because I've been wanting to conversate with you. I didn't know he was going to do this. If Sneeko did this or not, I still wanted to find time to speak with you, whether it was on stream or off stream. It was 100% real. You put this little curse on me. I'm not going to call it a little curse, but you put a hex on me or something. I wasn't making any money for a long period of time.
I would have been lying.
And then, Garry, you released the hex, and all of a sudden, I noticed.
Ask me why.
Why'd you release it?
You were a Trump supporter, baby. If you're a Trump supporter, baby, everything's out the door. I had problems with Bryce Hall too. I saw he was a big Trump supporter, all squashed. Everyone who's a Trump supporter I had beef with, all squashed except for Elon Musk. Everyone else were squashed.
I love it.
So, and again, here's what happened, Adin. I was Zerka's manager at the time, and I got a content house. Sneeko knows about this. And basically, your Adin's loyals had that place swatted. I was pissed, bro, because now the content house that I spent money on is done because I can't do anything there anymore. It was in Sunny Isles. And I mean, you know, honestly, I should have got it like an apartment and done the podcast out of, you know, because it's a lot safer out of apartments. But, you know, I wasn't happy. I got this place in Sunny Isles. All of a sudden, it was swatted. I couldn't use it anymore, so I was pissed. So that's where it came from.
Very valid, man. Very, very valid. The swatting stuff now, I can tell you, has died down in the communities. We have new.
Yeah, it has.
We have new. Yeah, it has. We have new. Kind of new rules that we stick to. I had to speak with maybe like the third or fourth most powerful person at X. Basically, when I wanted to get my community reinstated, they basically told me you need to calm that shit the fuck down. So that's what we've been doing. And I do want to apologize on behalf of our loyals. It's still representation of me. I apologize to you, man. That's wrong. And at that time, if I wasn't so head up my ass and I was just down to conversate with you like we are now, the beef could have been avoided. But hey, man, everything happens for a reason.
That's all I wanted to do, brother. That's all I wanted to tell you. Like back then, I was like, listen, rein your community in. I'm not sure if you remember this, but we talked on X, and I was like, dude, you got to rein these guys in.
Yeah.
And I see you done that. I see you done that. And by the way, congratulations. Congratulations for getting off lean, brother. That's not something you want to fuck with.
Definitely not. It's something that, opens up a big holes, dark holes, and a bunch of things.
It's effing.
Wait, hold on. Really?
Yeah.
Because, bro, I think it's your bit rate, bro. I think it's too high. Hold on 1 second.
They said it's back now.
What? It shouldn't be, though.
Canadian internet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Wait.
Fuck Trudeau. Oh, we're back. We're saying we're back.
It says red right here, though, bro. It should be back now. Here, no, you should always.
Nah, this should not be happening in my first kick stream.
Yeah, it doesn't even happen to me. Hold on a second.
We're saying we're back. We're good. I just probably just F for a second.
Are we back? Are we back?
It's come back up.
Should be good now.
Well,
Should be green.
that's nuts. Okay, it's back.
But
up.
to go back to what I was saying, yeah, man, the drug stuff can get bad. And, it affects your whole life. Whenever you start doing drugs, it affects everything. It's not just one thing. It'll affect everything. It affects relationships, affects everything. So that's part of my 61-day break that I took. Now, you're a numbers guy. I want to ask you, theoretically, why did I take a 61-day break? And what does the number 61 mean?
Well, 61 is more a 7, which is loner energy, where you got to be more time to yourself and things of that nature. You'll notice that a lot of the smarter people in life are 7s, so you basically have to do a lot of reflecting. But anyone could say that's a cold reading, so I don't really want to go into that. Let's talk about the numbers that matter. Your birthday. I believe it's 10/11/2000.
Yes, sir.
Wait, you believe in the numerology?
I'll tell you what. I did not believe in this numerology stuff until that hex. I'm telling you, that's where I started to believe it. I was making $0.
Effing again.
Oh my God, this is ruining. It's ruining a great thing right now. This is great. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it here.
It's the Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to think why it's doing that.
My bad, Gary.
Oh, hey, brother, it's your first kick stream.
Oh yeah, I know. Saying it's fine now, but it keeps like bumping up and down.
I'm trying to think why it's doing that. Maybe somebody's downloading something. This.
I'm nothing downloading.
I'm trying to see.
Are you downloading something on yours?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there's my team saying it's fine.
Let me ask Cuffham if he's downloading something.
Nice view.
Where are you right now?
I'm about 90 minutes out of Las Vegas, a place called Loughlin, Nevada.
Oh,
right
okay, you're out there gambling?
Oh, of course. Right there is Arizona, and I'm in Nevada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tom is saying it's not effing, it's the Wi-Fi here.
Okay.
Are we Wi-Fi or are we Ethernet?
Well, we are Ethernet. It says it right there in the bottom right. It should be good. If there's some disruptions, I apologize, Gary. What were you just saying? You were telling me about my birthday. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, a lot of people want to know why you made it, and a lot of people didn't, because you did change the game. I know, respect for what you did, but a lot of things has to do with you being born on the 11th. 11 is a master number in numerology. Even Sneeko will admit that Joe Rogan's the #1 podcaster, and he's born on the 11th. Logan Paul, another guy who came out of nowhere, he's an 11 life path. I Show Speed is another 11 life path. Michael Jordan, Barack Obama, these are 11. So people who are 11s have that charisma factor.
I don't know why.
And when you have that charisma factor, all of a sudden people.
Like this is...
No, it is real.
All of a sudden,
again, I thought it was bullshit, Gary. I thought it was bullshit. But when you put that hex on me, I was making $0. Yeah, I was getting paid, but I would lose it to gambling.
Wait. What's $0 to you?
Well, I wasn't.
That does not mean $0.
I think crypto crashed and just all these factors happened, Gary. So I'm not going to sit here and bullshit saying I don't believe in numerology when I think it's facts, because I've seen it. When you put that X on me, I didn't have it.
Listen, brother, I get pissed sometimes, man. It's all off. I put it off. You didn't ask me to put it off. I just saw that Trump hat on you. I saw you supporting Trump. And I'm going to tell you another thing that really bothered me, and you want me to keep it real with you, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't like that homosexuality, those jokes, all that other stuff. I think that's a negative on the youth. And that's another reason I came after you.
I stopped doing that. Sneeko could tell you, like, the gay shit.
No, he didn't. He literally walked on stream and started humping the chair.
No.
That's the first thing you did on the stream.
If I could tell you this, it was a 10 out of 10 the past few years. What would you say it is now, the gay acts I do? And be honest. Don't lie. Be 100%.
You know what's funny, Gary? Off camera, he doesn't do any of the gay shit. He doesn't.
I know.
He acts like a normal guy and all this. The camera turns on and then the fruit starts. I don't know what it is.
It's not even the fruit. It's not the fruit. Even on camera, I'm going to tell you right now that I am in no way, gay, shape, or form gay. Gay jokes, they're not as bad as they used to be. No, for real, they're not. I'm getting older.
No gay shape.
I'm getting older. It's straight up gay, and I don't do it.
You know, and let me tell you something, brother. As long as you're Trump and you're not with that gay nonsense, I'm not with this Islam stuff that Sneeko does either. But that's a lot better than what the hell was going on before, man. At least that's not degenerate.
He's looking at him laugh. Gary.
It's not being degenerate.
Gary, what do you disagree with when it comes to Islam?
Brother, let me tell you something. I don't believe an illiterate man wrote one of the greatest books in human history, okay? So we can stop the crap that Muhammad wrote the Quran. Yeah, Muhammad did not write the Quran.
No, he didn't. God wrote the Quran.
How does the illiterate man write one of the greatest books in human history?
He transcribed it. He didn't write it.
Exactly. So
it was
another thing that bothers me.
Other people were writing it down. He didn't write it.
Okay. Well, a lot of people claim he did.
Another
thing is, Sneeko, I kind of confronted you at Fresh and Fit's studio about this, but you've been very anti-Trump, and you know I don't like that shit.
It is bullshit.
And I told you many
I don't
times.
like that either. Gary, I want to step in really quick. We're effing, dude. I'm about to have to restart this shit, bro. Hold on.
I can go downstairs. Maybe it's on my end.
No, it's not. It's not. Let's just see if it comes back, dude. This is.
Look, I mean,
I'm trying to think if you have something open. Or something downloading in the background.
There's nothing. It's the Wi-Fi cutting out.
But it's not.
They're saying we're back. I think we're fine. It's just cuts in and out.
All right, let me just say this. The Trump-Kamala thing is bullshit. These guys, whether it's him or whoever it is saying the pro-Israel, pro-Palestine, brother, all presidents are going to obviously side with Israel. No matter what they say or do, we can't stop it. Like, do I agree with what's going on? Like, innocent people dying? No, I don't. But at the end of the day, if you vote Kamala, it's going to be way worse. She's going to have way more wars than Trump would ever have.
Who said I'm voting for Kamala?
You just said that, not you, but you and Nick like to say that Kamala is better than Trump.
Not really. Not really.
Let me make this abundantly clear. There's not one thing you can name that Kamala is better on anything that she's better than Trump.
Not one
Trump
thing.
is not the perfect candidate. He is not the perfect candidate. He is our only choice.
Correct.
That's why I have this on. He is our only choice. And by the way, for every Muslim listening, it says in the Hadith and it says in the Quran, you cannot let a woman rule over you.
Is that true?
It doesn't
You
say that in the
cannot
Quran.
allow a woman
hold
to
on,
rule over
Gary.
you.
It doesn't say that in the Quran. There's Hadith where it says like woman rulers, that's a path to destruction. I'm not saying that Kamala's better, but I'm tired of having undying allegiance to Zionist-owned politicians. I'm done with it. The guys there like
they own both of them, bro.
Okay, but
let me tell you
not.
something.
I'm not going to have undying allegiance to people that are owned. I want somebody who's going to drain the swamp, not be part of it, not contribute.
Yeah, good luck, bro. You got to whatever is at the dinner table. That's what you got to eat. You can't be like, oh, I want this and this. It's whatever's in front of you. Trump is in front of us. So I'm gonna make this clear. Trump isn't trying to take our guns away. Kamala is. Trump isn't trying to.
The guns are going to go away if Kamala gets
She wants to do a buyback.
That's not going to happen.
But she wants to do a buyback.
He's trying to push feminism. Kamala is. We need to stop the games.
Facts.
Trump is not a perfect candidate, but he needs to be president of the United States. Period.
Facts.
We need to. Sneeko, listen, I like you. You're my boy and everything. But we need to cut the games and say, listen, I don't like Trump, but I'm going to vote for him because I have no choice.
I'm not going to show undying allegiance to people that are shaking hands with Netanyahu like this and that are owned by Miriam Adelson, that are getting donors by genocidal people. I'm not gonna show allegiance to these people. I think he's better than. I agree with what you're saying. I think he's better than Kamala, whatever her name is. But to say that I have to vote for this person is incorrect. But Gary, I'm glad you were able to squash it. I have to get a couple more calls in. We should do this another time. I appreciate you coming on.
All good. Adin, remember, you're born on the 11th. You're old soul, man. Learn what this means. And one more thing. Get my boy Myron on, man. You flaked on him twice, not going to
I'm
a
about to
studio,
call him
man.
He's coming on right now.
Right now.
Hey,
All
Gary,
right.
I'm gonna unblock you on Twitter, and we're gonna speak. You and I will speak.
Brother, I've had so many fucking Twitter accounts. It's fucking funny.
Gary,
you
can
can
you
find
put
me
another
now
hex on him so he doesn't get lazy? Let him get broke again and he can make good content again.
Hold on, Gary. What's your Twitter?
Define GG OG.
What is it?
No, I'm sorry. That's my old one. I'm confused.
Text it to me.
GG33 OG. GG33 OG.
Thanks, Gary. Okay, I'm gonna call Myron now.
Can you get me a shit?
Yeah. He'll tell him to text me. Gary, just text me the
I like Gary. He's cool, man.
WJew.
I do think what he says is true, though. I know you don't really like everything that Trump does and Kamal does, but I think you should. It's good. You have to choose one, bro. It's one or the other. Saying like I'm not gonna sit here and support everything. Why is it black?
Because